Welcome to day 1 of our 5-day lean program. Now, during this program, the peptides do the heavy lifting. They are the key to unlocking your results, increasing your metabolism, maintaining and building lean muscle mass, our mood, our sleep, our energy, and our hormones. In addition to the peptides, nutrition is important as well. And if you are following the nutrition portion of the 5-day lean, it's important that you do not do intense exercise on day 1. Incorporating exercise into this 5-day lean is going to help you get even better results. It's going to help you feel better, look better, just by celebrating what your body can do. Now today we are going to do a PiYo Flow workout. This is going to help lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition every muscle from head to toe. Strength, balance, flexibility, and stability. It's going to be a short workout with a whole lot of core focus. Now let's start in mountain pose. Feet are together, heels can be slightly apart. Ideally, you are in bare feet, but if you do need to keep your socks on for temperature or comfort, just keep in mind that socks might slide. Let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Nice deep breath. Inhale, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Hands come to your thighs, your shins, yoga blocks or the floor. Feeling that length. Sealing your inner thighs, flat back, inhale up. Exhale, back to mountain. Inhale. Exhale, sitting into a chair pose. Weight stays even between the balls and the heels of your feet. Powerhouse is strong. Head is an extension of your spine. And we're breathing as we hold chair. Now adding movement. Stand to mountain. Strong in chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. You can stay flat-footed or add a heel raise. Chair stays the same, with or without. The other side, heel raise. Now, if you still want more of a challenge, you can lift your knee, balancing in mountain. Chair stays the same. That's so important to have a strong chair in good form. We're matching the movement to our breath. Now holding chair, inhale, reach through your fingers. Exhale, fold up and over your thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms fold in flight. Breathing. This is a folded chair. Your core is engaged, lifting up off your thighs. Nice long neutral spine. Adding movement. Inhale, reach in mountain. Exhale, folded chair. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Moving, folded chairs. Inhale. And exhale, holding folded chair. Inhale, hands come to your thighs, the small of your back or interlock. You've got 3 choices. We're gonna dive into a fan pose, very similar to forward fold, just depending on which hand position you're in. Adding movement, contract the legs, lifting to parallel in a tabletop. Exhale, diving back to fan. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fan. Inhale, holding tabletop. Step right, then left. And we're gonna dive into a wide fan pose. Still 3 hand placement options, your thighs, the small of your back, or interlock. Flat back, inhale, reaching up, toes angle out. And we're gonna do 4 sweeping plies. Knees follow the angle of your toes. 3, 2, and 1. Holding plie, sunflower. Flat back, round and stack. Into a side bend, up and over. Sunflower, flat back, round and stack. Side bend, up and over. From plie, warrior 1. Your right knee is bent, left leg is straight, hips are square to the side wall. Breathing as we hold. Your arms can be on your thigh, at your side, or overhead. Open into warrior 2. We keep the right knee on the same angle as our toes, hips and chest are open, and then we flow. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Adding movement. Extend your right knee and bend. Try not to lean, try not to tilt. Keep that right knee on the same angle as your toes. Squaring your hips, moving warrior one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, holding at the top. Exhale, folding into pyramid. Hands can be on your thigh, on your shin, yoga blocks, or the floor. Your legs are straight, feet are still in that warrior stance. Such a good stretch. Lifting your back heel, bending your front knee, runner's lunge. Head is higher than your heart. And we're gonna add just a little movement. Lifting your hips slightly, gently pressing through. Lifting slightly and gently pressing through. Lift and lower. Let's do one more. Moving runner's lunge. Now soften your back knee, point your back toe in a low lunge stretch. This knee is right above your ankle. That's so important. From low lunge, inhale to prepare. And we're going to exhale into a hamstring stretch. Right leg is straight, leading with your chest. And let's flow through these two positions. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. We're gonna stay here, flexing your foot, lifting back to a runner's lunge. Now you can stay centered right here in runner's lunge, or your left hand can come next to that right foot. Right hand can come to your hip or the ceiling in a reverse runner's lunge. Such a great stretch. If your right hand is lifted, bring it back down. From runner's lunge, extend your right leg out to a plank. We're going to soften our knees and sink back to extended child's pose. Reaching through your fingers, sinking your hips over your heels. Couple of nice deep breaths. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, reaching up to a modified plank. Straight line head to your knees. We're gonna bring it back to extended child's pose. Bring it back to our modified plank. Extended child's pose. Modified plank. Straight line head to your knees. Extended child's pose. Modified plank. Now you can stay modified, or you can lift to your toes, straight line head to the floor, whether it's your knees or your toes. We're gonna either go to an extended child's pose or downward facing dog. Heels press to the floor, hips lift to the ceiling, feeling that length. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, reaching to our plank. Inhale, extended child's pose or down dog. Exhale, plank or modified plank. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Inhale, holding down dog. Now, if you're in extended child's pose, you're going to gently round up. If you're in down dog, you're going to baby step, walking your feet to your hands into forward fold. Flat back, inhale up. Exhale, mountain. Nice centering breath. Inhale up and exhale. So we're going to do that sequence on the opposite side. A lot of the movements will be the same, just changing the lead leg. Our goal is symmetry, but our body might not be symmetrical yet. So explore what your body needs on this side. Take a centering breath. Inhale up and exhale. Nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Folding forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. We've built some heat, so you might be able to go a little deeper in your forward fold pose. Sealing your inner thighs. Flat back. Inhale up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Weight is even through the balls and the heels of your feet. Breathing as you hold your chair. Powerhouse is strong. Adding movement. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Flat-footed is option 1. That heel raise, left heel up is option 2. Right heel up. Now that third option, left knee lift as we balance in mountain. Chair stays the same regardless of which option you choose. 2 more. Moving chairs. Inhale. Exhale, reach through your fingers. Fold up and over your thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms fold in flight. Breathing in this folded chair. And adding movement. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, folded chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, folded chair. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 1 more. Moving folded chair. Holding. Inhale, placing your hands on your thighs, the small of your back, or interlock. Exhale, diving into fan. Contracting your legs, lifting up to our tabletop. Dive back to fan. Tabletop. Dive back to fan. Holding tabletop parallel to the floor, step left and right. Dive into a wide fan pose, same 3 hand placement options, your thighs, the small of your back, or interlock. Flat back, inhale all the way up, toes ankle out for our 4 sweeping plies. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sunflower, flat back, round and stack, side bend, reach, and center. Flat back, round and stack, side bend, reach, and center. From plie, warrior 1. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, working on squaring our hips. Hands can be on your left thigh, at your side, or overhead. Powerhouse is strong, breathing as we hold. Opening our hips, opening our chest, warrior 2. We want to keep our hips level, our shoulders level. Breathing as we hold. Then we inhale, squaring to warrior 1. Exhale, opening to warrior 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Adding movement. Inhale, extend your left knee. Exhale, bend. Trying not to lean, trying not to tilt. Your shoulders are right above your hips, exploring your range of motion. Inhale, squaring our hips. Exhale, moving warrior 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, holding at the top. Exhale, folding the pyramid, hands on your thighs, your shins, yoga blocks, or the floor. Lifting through your tailbone, elongating down your spine, feeling that stretch in pyramid pose. Now lifting your back heel, bending your front knee, runner's lunge, head is higher than your heart, your knee is right above your ankle. We're gonna lift our hips slightly and then gently press through, going through your own range of motion, not forcing this movement. Holding runner's lunge, soften your back knee, bend, point your back toe, low lunge stretch. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, sinking back to our hamstring stretch. Your hips are square, leading with your chest. We're gonna flow through these 2. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch. Do 1 more time. Low lunge, hamstring stretch. Let's finish in our low lunge. Flexing your back foot, lifting up to runner's lunge. Left leg extends to plank. Softening your knees, sink it back, extended child's pose. Reaching through your fingers, sinking your hips over your heels. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, reaching to that modified plank. Extended child's pose. Modified plank. Extended child's pose. Modified plank. Flexing your feet, lifting to a plank. Now if you want to stay on your knees, you can do that sequence again. If you can go to your toes, we're going to go to a downward facing dog. Heels press to the floor, hips lift to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, extended child's pose or down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to finish in extended child's pose or down dog. If you're in down dog, baby steps, walking your feet to your hands into forward folds. Round up, inhale, and exhale. Nice centering breath. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Let's take it down to our mat. We're going to do a little bit of core work before we call it a day for day one. Holding your hamstrings, lay back nice and slow. Bicycle crunch. You're going to bend your knees, parallel to the floor. Stretching through the crown of your head, you're going to lift up to a hover. And this is as relaxed as we're going to be for a set of bicycle crunches. Extend your left leg, and you're going to reach your left shoulder towards your right knee. Come back to center, and then the other side. Extend, and then back to center. That hover is so important. Exhale, and inhale. Extending your leg as low as you can get it towards the floor without touching and without arching. We are strengthening our entire core here. We don't want the challenge to strain our back. Fingertip touch behind your ears. Elbows are out nice and wide. If you look out of the corners of your eyes, you don't want to see your elbows. That's how wide they are. Chin is level. We're looking up at the ceiling on an angle. Exhale and inhale. Belly is sucking in towards our spine. We don't want to stick our stomach out as we strengthen. Train those muscles to contract inward. Exhale and inhale. We're going to do 4 more. 4. Back to center with our hover. 3. 2. Last one. Great job. Quick rest. Our next exercise, our last exercise before we stretch, is going to be a single leg stretch. Legs are straight, stretching through the crown of your head. We're going to lift to that same hover, but we're going to keep our legs straight. Lower your right leg as your right hand reaches towards your left calf, and then come back to that hover. It's a longer lever, so you might not be able to lower your leg as close to the floor. Listen to your body. Keep this pace nice and slow. Nice and controlled. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Reach and reach. Always keeping that length. Extend. Extend. Range of motion. You can make your range of motion smaller, making sure that you keep good form. Let's do 4 more. 4. Center. 3. And center. 1 more on each side. Last one. Great job. Reach your arms overhead Extend your legs out straight, stretching through your fingers, stretching through your toes. Couple of nice deep breaths. Bending your knees, hug your knees into your chest. Feel that stretch. Your tailbone, your lower back might be gently pressing into the floor. And we're gonna circle in one direction. Nice and controlled. Change direction, circle the opposite way. Back to center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, rounding up to our sit bones. Hands are on your shins. Gently round and release. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Extend your legs. Staff pose. Your feet are flexed. Inhale, reach. Exhale, point and fold forward. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Just our feet. Point and flex. Point and flex. Inhale, reach. Exhale, point and fold. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Bend your right knee only. This is a half staff pose. We're gonna inhale, interlocking our fingers, exhale, folding forward, working towards wrapping your hands around that left foot, but allowing your arms to fall where they will. Use your right hand to flex your left foot. And your left hand is going to come over your thigh, under your arm, turning your head just under your right bicep. Spinal twist in our forward fold in half staff. Come back to center. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Switch sides, bend your left knee. Inhale, reaching up, interlocking your hands. Exhale, folding forward, working towards wrapping your hands around your right foot, but allowing your arms to fall where they will. Left hand, use that to flex your right foot. Right hand comes over your thigh, under your arm as you turn your head just under your left bicep. Back to center. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Now we're going to finish in butterfly stretch. Bottom of your feet together, knees fall off to the side, elongating from your sit bones up through the crown of your head. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tilting up and over towards the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tilt just your head. Try not to lean, try not to scrunch your shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chin goes down towards your chest, just allowing your head to hang. Inhale, lift. Exhale, just enough to open your airways without compressing the back of your neck. Inhale, back to center, and we are all done. Fantastic day one. Not an intense workout, but enough to get your body moving, to get your muscles working. I always feel stronger, taller, with better posture after a PiYo workout. Now tomorrow, day number 2, we change our food intake plan. We keep the same peptide plan, but we're gonna add some resistance training to our exercise. It's gonna be nice and short and effective. I'll see you then.